Welcome to IQD Dinar News, your go-to source for the latest updates on currency exchange rates, revaluation news, and insights into the Iraqi dinar. Stay informed and ahead of the curve with our timely analysis and breaking developments. Firstly, the exchange rate mentioned, 150,200 IQD per $100, refers to how much Iraqi dinar, IQD, one would need to exchange for $100 USD. This slight increase in the rate from 150,100 IQD earlier in the day indicates a marginal rise in the value of the US dollar relative to the Iraqi dinar. In practical terms, it means that acquiring $100 became slightly more expensive in IQD terms by the end of the trading day. Such fluctuations are common in foreign exchange markets due to a myriad of factors that can influence the value of a currency. Some of these factors include the overall economic health of the country, inflation rates, interest rates, geopolitical stability, and external events that affect global markets. The small rise in the USD to IQD exchange rate could be the result of one or more of these variables. Al-Kifr and Al-Harithiyya are two major central exchanges in Baghdad where significant amounts of currency trading take place. These locations serve as benchmarks for the broader currency market in Iraq. As these exchanges set the tone for daily trading, any movement in rates at these exchanges often reflects broader trends across the country. The slight increase in the exchange rate at these central exchanges would likely have influenced the rates in local currency markets as well. The second part of the paragraph discusses the rates in Baghdad's local currency exchange markets. In these markets, the selling rate of USD climbed to 151,250 IQD per $100, while the buying rate stood at 149,250 IQD per $100. In currency exchange, the selling rate is the price at which currency traders sell USD, and the buying rate is the price at which they purchase USD. The difference between the two is often referred to as the spread and represents the profit margin for currency traders. The spread between the buying and selling rates can vary depending on market conditions, competition among currency traders, and overall demand for the currency. In this case, the spread in Baghdad's local markets was 2,000 IQD, meaning that currency traders were buying USD for 149,250 IQD and selling it for 151,250 IQD. Such a spread is not unusual in retail currency markets, where traders need to account for transaction costs and risks associated with currency fluctuations. Next, the paragraph shifts its focus to Erbil, the capital of the Kurdistan region of Iraq. The exchange rates there are slightly different from those in Baghdad. In Erbil, the selling rate of USD stood at 150,250 IQD per $100, while the buying rate was 150,150 IQD per $100. Compared to Baghdad, the rates in Erbil are more tightly aligned, with a much narrower spread of just 100 IQD between the buying and selling prices. This narrower spread could be indicative of different market conditions in Erbil, possibly due to a higher level of competition among currency traders, or a different balance of supply and demand for USD. It's important to note that exchange rates can vary between regions within a country, especially in a place like Iraq, where there are distinct regional differences in economic activity, political stability, and access to foreign currency. Erbil, as the capital of the semi-autonomous Kurdistan region, may have different economic dynamics compared to Baghdad, which is the capital of Iraq. For example, Erbil may have more access to foreign currency through trade or foreign investment, leading to more stable or favorable exchange rates compared to other parts of the country. The fact that the rates in Erbil are slightly higher than in Baghdad could reflect local market conditions in the Kurdistan region, where there might be higher demand for USD, or less availability of foreign currency compared to Baghdad. Alternatively, the differences could be attributed to the transactional costs of moving currency between regions, or other logistical factors that impact the pricing of foreign currency. This slight rise in the exchange rates, while seemingly minor, can have broader implications for the economy. When the value of the US dollar increases relative to the Iraqi dinar, it can have both positive and negative effects on different parts of the economy. For businesses that rely on importing goods from abroad, a higher exchange rate means that it will cost more IQD to purchase the same amount of goods priced in USD. This can lead to higher prices for consumers, as businesses pass on these increased costs. On the other hand, a stronger US dollar can benefit Iraqi businesses that export goods or services priced in USD. For these businesses, receiving payments in USD while paying expenses in IQD can lead to higher profits, as the stronger USD translates into more IQD when converted back into the local currency. Additionally, the exchange rate movements can have an impact on inflation. A higher exchange rate can contribute to inflationary pressures if the cost of imported goods rises, leading to higher prices across the economy. Inflation can erode the purchasing power of consumers, especially if wages do not rise at the same pace as prices. The rise in the exchange rate could also be a reflection of broader economic or political uncertainty. In countries like Iraq, where the economy is heavily reliant on oil exports, fluctuations in global oil prices can have a significant impact on the value of the local currency. If oil prices are falling, it can put pressure on the IQD as the country's revenue from oil exports declines, leading to a higher demand for foreign currency like USD to finance imports or other transactions. In conclusion, while the rise in the USD to IQD exchange rate described in this paragraph may seem small, it reflects the complex dynamics of the currency market in Iraq. The interplay of supply and demand for foreign currency, regional economic differences, and broader global factors all contribute to the daily fluctuations in exchange rates. Understanding these movements and their potential impacts is crucial for businesses, investors, and consumers who are affected by the value of the Iraqi dinar relative to the US dollar. Thanks for tuning in to IQD Dinar News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more updates on the Iraqi dinar and global currency trends, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.